What's up, fellas? Real Fan Man here. June 15th, 2020. Just a quick update. I was going to do it last night. Well, I actually ended up doing one, but it was so long and I was rambling on and on. So I'm going to try and keep this as quick and sweet as possible. So stand by. I'm going to switch the camera around and we'll get started. Alright, Real Fan Man here again. Apparently if I pause the video, I can't switch the camera around, so I just stopped it. I'll splice that in the beginning of this, which actually you would have already seen it now that I'm talking about it. But anyways, I got a couple of trains running around. I just got out of work a few minutes ago. I wanted to, like I said, do another update because the update I did yesterday was so long and I dragged it out. So anyways, just a few things I want to talk about. Oh, looks like I'm having a problem with one of my locomotives over there. So anyways, yeah. This layout is probably going to be changing within the next couple of months, maybe. I don't know. I haven't really decided. My girlfriend and I have been talking about getting a place together, like either renting a house or possibly buying a house if the price is right. However, of course, with a basement. But at the moment, right now, my credit isn't the best. I'm working on it, so it's getting up there. It's just it's time. Everything takes time. And so our next idea was that I move in with her. She's been there for about 3 years, a little over 3 years now. And beautiful apartment. Our goal is to maybe stay there for a year, save some money, or as much as we can, and obviously work. I would be working on my credit, and she in turn would do whatever she needs to do financially, and yeah, just eventually rent a house or buy a house, whichever comes first. And yeah, hopefully a nice house with a good sized basement. That's what I'm really looking forward to. So I could have my layout set up, and she could have her layout set up. And for those of you that don't know, Rail Lady 2020 is my girlfriend. I've known her for quite some time, 8 years, but within the past year, we started talking, and it just so happened we were both single, and one thing led to another, and here we are. And I was able to introduce her to the hobby of model railroading, and she loves it. So obviously, for those that have seen her videos on YouTube under Rail Lady 2020, she's definitely getting into it. And that makes me happy because I get to share this hobby with somebody, and yeah, I'm just gonna grow with it, So, but that's our plan as far as that goes. So with that being said, I had said that this layout's possibly going to be changing, and I'll show you a rough draft I have on paper in a moment. Actually, I'm going to show you right now, so stand by. All right, I'm back. Yeah, so I got a little spot over here, I guess, just recently. I don't know if it's going to do it again. We'll find out. I just cleaned the top of that rail, so I don't know if I had some gunk on it from something or what, but anyways, it's running good now for the most part. So real quick, here's the rough draft I was talking about. That would be in our bedroom, which is her bedroom, but obviously our future bedroom. I was thinking about doing this design and keeping the 6-foot section that is the lumber yard and the Water Street Freight Terminal original, which I'll swing over here real quick, which is this section right here. It's a 6-foot by 2-foot section. I put a lot of work into it, so I really do. I like it, and it has a couple of good sized industries I could switch. So that was my idea yesterday that I was thinking about, so I decided to draw it on paper. Minimum radius would be 22 inches. It would basically just be a single track main line. However, I'm not sold on this yet. I might actually just do like a whole, basically like this is set up. This is a 6 foot by 8 foot, basically rectangle. And I might do the same thing there, except it would be 2 feet longer or wider. So it'd be 11 feet wide, 8 feet long, or however you want to look at it. So I don't know. That's still in the planning stages. I'll talk more about that, I'm sure, in the near future. I picked this dry erase board up at Dollar Tree. Just, you know, something to jot some ideas down, some things to do. As you can see, new plan, updated layout to be determined for move, so on and so forth. And then, you know, like some projects I'm still working on. Like my glacier sands is pretty much done. I just got to do the conveyor belts and maybe some fine-tune some weathering, you know, but that's all down the road too. My Walthers N-track bumpers I have, I got a few more to put together. I'd like to paint them and just have them ready. And then I got my lumber yard, and then Heritage Furniture, which Rail Lady 2020 was working on for me. She did a really awesome job. And so that's kind of on hold at the moment, because if I'm moving this layout and it's going to change, I want to have, you know, obviously a good spot to put it, and so on and so forth. But yeah, then finish the last one that I wrote down, you know, finish hot gluing tracks that will be cut prior to move. So like all the sections I have here, like say this corner section, it's a 2 foot by 4 foot section right there. However, this is a 2 foot by 2 foot that I screwed into the side, so tracks are getting cut. I want them to be as secure as possible where they're at, so it's not like a big issue if I do decide to keep this layout the same. I can tweak it a little bit, so on and so forth. Anyways, that's another that'll be another update down the road. Let's see, I don't think I talked about this. I don't remember if I did or not. I have this CSX XC&O SD40. You see it's a CSX on the front there. Awesome engine. It was DCC and sound ready. I picked up the TCS WOW kit for it, and I just used basically the decoder and the speaker. Put the speaker in, soldered the wires to the motherboard. Works great. I picked this up off of someone from Facebook. I got it a couple weeks ago. It was working pretty good when I first started running it. However, I had some issues with it kind of stuttering a little bit. It would go, let's say speed set 4, you know, around the layout, and then it just started kind of like sputtering a little bit, like I wanted to stall. And then it would go, and then it would stall, and it would go, and it was like jerking around. So I just popped the coupler boxes out, and I don't know, I'm not going to mess with it right now, but if I have time, maybe this weekend coming up, I'll do another video on it and show you guys if it even still does it. Who knows? But I think I paid, I don't know, without the decoder, without the TCS wall kit and all that, I think I paid like $100 for it or something with shipping. So it wasn't too bad. It's a nice locomotive. I mean, when I started it up before and ran it, it seemed fine. So I'm sure it's just maybe I need some lubrication for it for the gears. I don't know if anybody has any suggestions on gear lubrication for locomotives, and you know what the best one is to use, and maybe how frequently I should use it. Because I never all these years of model railroading, I've never really had the time to, or had, I should say, had a layout long enough to worry about gears on one of my locomotives. So I got this guy set up to do some switching over here in this corner for the Glacier Sands area and Lakeville shipping. So I might attach a quick video, might hyperlapse that one. So stay tuned for that. And there is one more thing I wanted to show you. Actually, a couple more things. I got this. This is pretty interesting at the Dollar General. I picked up 2 of them. I got one for Rail 80 2020's layout, and one side it says, if you can see it, Poop King, and comes with a couple sandy cans or porta potties. I thought it was pretty neat. I actually just bought it for this alone. You know, I could set them anywhere, paint the top white or something. So yeah, I paid $1 for this. I mean, I know it's not really to scale. However, I'm not like really too worried about that at the moment, only because my focus is on the layout, and the tracks, and switching, and all the other small details, such as, you know, the vehicles and whatnot can come afterwards, pretty much. I still have my Suburban gas. I gotta finish the fine details like the piping and all that. But I probably won't do too much with that at the moment because of the move, and that's probably not going to happen until like mid-July, end of July. So excuse the mess. You can see I was doing a little more work over here in the Water Street and Lumberyard area. Put some more of that filler in there, the all-purpose joint compound, and kind of like make sure the switch still switches, and I could throw a ground throw in right there. A couple of my nice new TTX boxcars, the F-Box or whatever. These things, I love these boxcars. These are so nice. From Train Life, good deal with them. So. And one more thing, actually a couple more things, and then I'm going to cut this video short. I did get, finally got an order in from Yankee Dabbler a couple weeks ago. I've been sitting on these. 3 freight cars from Yankee Dabbler, along with a few other things I got. Obviously you see right here, this first in the gondola. And then I got the Golden West mechanical reefer, and this Procore 3-bay covered hopper. Very nice cars. So 3 more there to add to the fleet, and then I got 3 more from Midwestern Model Railroad. I got this Boston and Maine boxcar, and then I got these 2 center beam cars. Union Pacific here is the last one, and then I have this Canadian National center beam. First 2 center beam flat cars I've ever owned. So I'm very impressed with them. They were very good deal. I was watching a video on YouTube, DG Model Works, and he was talking about these center beams from Walder's Mainline and where he got them, and I'm like, oh sweet. So I checked it out, and sure enough, I got a couple of them. I was looking forward to the TTX center beams, however they were sold out at the time, so I'm gonna keep looking, and hopefully I can grab a couple more. So yeah, and one more thing, which is really neat. My girlfriend bought me this. She got this at Walmart. I think she paid like $20 for it. It's 11 inches tall, tripod. She knew I had one before, and I was talking about it, so she saw this at Walmart on one of her shopping trips, and she picked one up for me, and I think it's awesome. I've used it once already. I'm gonna probably use it in a minute to do the switching video I want to do, and I'm gonna attach to this. So with that being said, we're like almost 16 minutes into this. I'm gonna let you guys go. A couple of my SD60Ms rolling by here on closing. And I hope everybody has a safe evening. Hope everybody's staying safe and healthy. And yeah, I hope everybody has a great week. It's a beautiful day here in New England. I started my landscaping job a couple weeks ago, and I love working outdoors. It's so much better than working in that stuffy plant, fertilizer plant I was in. Yeah, better personalities to work with too. You know what I mean? So, all right, everybody, take care. Have a great night, and be safe. And stay tuned for more videos and updates. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share. And a big thank you again to all my new subscribers that I've obtained over the past few weeks. Appreciate it very much. Alright, enough out of me. Take care, y'all. Have a good night. Real Fan Man signing out.